everyone, Mac is back. Today we're going to talk about a little Julien awakening that just happened, and it's kind of exciting for you medium spenders, and a lot less exciting for you free-to-play players. That the gap is widening between the two. The whales of this game, they don't really care. They bought the skill, or all the skills, I should say. So, and they have so many of them that it doesn't really. This is not going to affect them drastically. However, it will for the medium spending players, and also for the free to play as well. So let's get right to it. First of all, we have one of the Julien Wheel, as like they have with all commanders at Awakening that have been awakened, and you can. It's only available for at this time for 3 days. So just make sure that you, if you want to use it, go ahead and do so. You get one free spin, and then if you hit the plus down here, you can pay 4,000 diamonds to get a second free spin, and then every spin after that, you have an unlimited amount of them. You can get. You have to spend 20 black diamonds to do so. If you do the spins on here, you're going to get the Julien tokens, which is clearly what you want. You can also do you can also land on the epic general tokens as well, so you can use them for anywhere you want. So this is probably the best because you can use it for any of the commanders that use epic tokens. The rest is just kind of fluff that they fill in, that is good, but nothing that you can't get somewhere else. And if you click on the Legends Appear, Reappear Awakening, then you're going to see here, depending on how high you already have Julien. So if he reaches common, uncommon, rare, epic, and legendary, you can get all of these medals and tokens as well. So you start with up here with 5 of the medals. Just make sure that you're paying attention to that, because this symbol here is for the medals, and if you go down further, these are here for the tokens. And then if you have him, Julien awakened, so you're activating at tier 0 with the hidden abilities, then you can actually collect some of these as well. There's tier 1, the tier 1 hidden abilities, tier 2, so on and so forth. And you can get a few little goodies here as well to help you upgrade him. So if you do spend a little bit of money on this to try to get him awakened, it would behoove you to do that down here to some of these bottom ones, because these will help you a little bit more if you're going to spend it. You could chance it on the wheel. I wouldn't recommend to do so, but this is where I would try to get him up, boosted up. And here we are with Julien, and as you can see, there's I just promoted him, or well, I'm in the process of promoting him from the level 8 to level 9. Which, if you have him to gold, then you're going to want to do that to get the next level. And we click on the Awakening over here. You can see all of the different first tier that you're going to want to do. So you keep increasing them with all the with the infantry, the cav, and the spear. It's just going to do the same thing in the circle as you did before. And also you'll have all his. Actually, I don't want to do that. Click here. You're also going to have his abilities, as you can see. So you have the max level here, increasing it to 5, 10, 15, or 20. And then the next one going up is the cooldown, so you can subtract that. So if you get him to 4 stars, it'll trigger faster at -5 seconds. And the increased damage. So again, get him to 3 stars, and there you get your 60%. And then the friendship, which is +1 star. And if we check here in the Tavern, you can see that he's going to get 1 more star on each of these. So his combat rate, you will get a nice increase in that depending on how far you have him. I have him at 52, so if you take that 52 and then 52 stars, you're going to get a nice little bump there. And then you're going to have more command and then more finance as well. So make sure you get his get him at least up to about 50, the 50 range, and then of course you're going to get him a little bit higher than that as you can feed him those drinks that he desires. And then the final ability that he has is called the Widow Lover. For every 1 attack that is made by the troop commander Julien, so every 1 attack that he has that his troops belong to. That belong to him, the troops' attack damage increases by 2% with a max of 12%. So basically, he leads troops into battle, and for every time that he attacks he will do this will trigger, and you will do another 2% extra damage with a max of 12%. Some of the first reports that I saw come out really didn't really trigger this ability too much, and he was only triggering it maybe 2 to 3 times, so it wasn't that great. But I just got a new report already, so I want to show you that. So here is the report that I want to show you. So at the very beginning here, after 1 second of battle, Julien's awakened Widow Lover, which you just talked about, that skill kicks in, and after 1 second you're getting a damage increase of 2%. So that damage increase will be whatever troops that you're sending that he belongs to. So if he's belonging to those spears, most likely that, since he is a spear commander, he'll be with those spears. So you'll get an extra 2% spear attack basically from that. And then as we go down, so that was after 1 second, and the next one triggers at 7 seconds. So another 2% stack on top of it. So now we've increased it to 4%. And then we go down further, and we're just looking for Julien's. There it is again at 9 seconds. So 1, 7, and 9. So after 9 seconds of battle, he has increased it to 6% attack already for the. So that this is a lot better than what I saw before. So then actually at 10 seconds, it did it right. I did it back to back here. You can see here it did it there and it did it here. So back to back, and now we're up to the 6%. Or are we at 6? No, I'm sorry, we're at 8%. So 8% here after 10 seconds, and then 10% after 12 seconds, and then 13 seconds is the final one to be 12%. So he's up at after 13 seconds of battle, your spear have gotten up to an 2%, or I'm sorry, 12% stack, because it completely stacked up at that point. But if you keep going on, you can see that it's triggering again, and it's going to trigger again. It's triggering a lot. I don't understand how that works. It's supposed to be just triggering when he attacks, but I guess he attacks quite often in this battle. So maybe the report's going to be a little bit different. But these it keeps stacking, and I counted up 20 times he was triggered his thing, but his ability, which doesn't matter too much because his ability is for is going to stack up and stop at 12%. So it's a good ability. Is it worth getting to 4 stars? I wouldn't say so right off the bat. He wouldn't be the first person maybe that I would want to do that. There are other ones because you're using epic metals as well. So, but it's not bad. I mean, if you're getting 12% extra attack on your spears, that's it's always good to have. But the one thing that I did want to note is that the infantry attack, cav attack, and spear attack, all these will go up to 48%. Now, if you combine that with the hidden abilities here, you're going to get about 26%, and finally here you get 28% when all 3 of these are completely maxed out. So the total is right around 75, 74 to 76%. So 74 for these and 76 for this percent. So you're basically getting almost a 75% total attack, minus your bows, of course. But yeah, this is really, really good. This is this should be your priority to upgrade. I mean, he's going to help you in other areas as well. If you his attack ability here when he's in the training ground or against rebel leaders is going. This will be about 8,800. Actually, I think it's a little bit more than that. It's almost 9,000 for his base attack, so that's going to be fantastic. And his health will actually get up to about 44,000, I believe, 45,000 total. So that's another one. His defense will obviously increase as well. He's really, really good. You're going to want him. He's going to hit really hard when it comes to those rebel leaders. You're going to like that. When you're soloing, most people that have him gold are already soloing the cav commanders. But still, when you're going to be hitting those level 5 rebel leaders, he'll be priority there for sure. So just make sure that you have him in there. And that's about it with Julien. I just kind of want to show you a little bit about him and how his what his stats are and how to what you're going to be awakening him and use him for. So until next time, Mac out.